Otherwise, let's just move on and create the last page together, which is the contact us page. And you can see right here, again, all we're using is a pre-made block, and we might format it a little bit, but we have some text at the top. We have a Google map right here with a pin for our address if you have a physical location. And then we have a contact form right here that actually works and sends a message to your inbox whenever a visitor writes you a message. And down here, we have our social media buttons, and we'll talk about our footer and our header section after this. So let's go and create this last page for our WordPress website that we're learning how to make. So we can hover over new and click on page. And once we're back on this add new page, let's type in contact or contact us for this new page title. And then again, you can choose whatever options that you want, but we're going to go with no sidebar, the stretched option, and hide the page title. And then we'll just click on the publish button twice just to publish this. And now we can turn on the Brizy page builder. And once we're on the page template, let's go in and change the template to the default option. And this is going to change so that we have the header and the footer. And before we actually go on, I know this is the last page, so if you guys are enjoying this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. If there's anything that I can do to make these better, let me know in the comment section below. I'm always trying to improve. So we have our header and our footer, and we want to go and add a contact block. So I'm going to go in here and just click contact, and there's a bunch you can choose from. So if you don't have a physical location, it probably doesn't make sense to choose one with a map. You might just want one with a contact form or some details, or one with an image. So I'm going to select this one right here. So I'll click on this, and you'll see that it gets added, and we already know how to format the text and the padding and all that stuff, so you can do that on your own. All I want to do here is I want to show you how you can change the address for your pin on the map. So if you don't have an office on Wall Street, you can just click on this and then click on the pin and then type in your address right here. So we'll delete this and type in 123 First Ave, New York, New York. And I don't know the zip code for this area, so I'm just going to push enter. And now you can see that this map refreshes and it has the zip code right there. And so yeah, this is East Village. It's a cool area. I kind of was over there today because I dropped off my MacBook, the one that I spilled orange juice on. But let me know what you guys think about East Village, or I don't know. You don't have to say anything. Just this is where you go to update the location for your map if you have one. So the other thing on this contact block that I want to talk about is if you have a contact form on your contact page, you can change any of these labels right here. I guess that's what you would call them. And you can also delete the subject lines here if you don't want this. So you can delete all this stuff. You can add some stuff. This is just a drop down with subjects. This is where you can type your message. And I might show you in some additional videos how you can actually customize these contact forms to look really, really awesome. So if you want to check those out, just subscribe, and I'll upload some new videos with the Brizy page builder. And this is just me kind of asking you to subscribe also because I am trying to get to 100,000 subscribers. YouTube gives you a really cool silver button and a lot of stuff, and I kind of really want one. So I'd appreciate if you guys subscribe, but you don't have to. What I really want to do in this contact section is show you how you integrate this contact form to make sure that a message gets sent to your email. So that's all over here in this button. This is probably the most important part of this contact form. You can change the text right here if you want. So maybe we'll just type in send instead of submit. And you guys already know how to get rid of this icon. You just go in here, and your icon is right here. What you want to do is you want to click into this button though, and you want to click on this little icon right here, and you're going to get this pop-up with these apps right here, and you should see the WordPress button. So we want to click on this, and you're going to get this pop-up with the form fields. And what you want to do is you want to put in the email address that you want the messages to get sent to. So I already have my email in here, and then you want to have a subject or a subject line if you want to know where these emails are coming from. So maybe a new message from NYC Brizy. And you can just put in whatever message or subject line that you want. This is going to be sent to your own email address. And then just click continue right here. And you can see that you get the success button right here, and just click done. And that's all you have to do. If you want, you can also go into the settings, I think. And let me just see to make sure. Nope, it's not this section, but over here in this link section, when someone sends a message to you, you can have a success message. So by default, it's going to say message sent. And then if there's an error, it says message not sent. You can actually change this if you wanted to also to say like, congrats, thanks for sending a message or whatever like that. Okay. So really all that I really wanted to point out was this section right here, this WordPress app. Click on that. You're going to go in here, put in your email address, and then put in a subject line if you want, so that you know that you get a message from your website. And then just click continue, and that's going to integrate it, and that's all you have to do. The last thing that we're going to do is come in here and click on the save blocks and add our social media buttons. Again, you can always add your own stuff. This is just what I'm adding to my contact page right here. And that's all I'm going to do. So I'm going to click on the update button to save everything. And once everything is saved, we're just going to go back to our WordPress dashboard. So if you're ready, go ahead and do that. If you need to pause the video and customize this page, go ahead and do that also. I'm going to go to the WordPress dashboard right here. And once we're back on the contact page, I'm going to go and check out this page really quickly. So I'm going to click on view page. And once the page loads, you can see we have our map right here. Our contact form is going to be integrated with our email address, and we have our social media buttons at the bottom. So we have just completed all the pages that we're going to make for the website in WordPress and using the Brizy Page Builder.